Hi, my name is Pop. I'm making a video tutorial about Dosbox and its menu structure. I've made some prior videos, some tutorials about Dosbox. This time I've got a more complex menu structure, and I've got it up on the screen here, and everything below the line are the various selections that you can make that will run up to 36 programs. In this instance I've got A through Z, which is 26, then the numbers add 10 is 36. DOS autoexec.bat files are not case sensitive, so you cannot have lowercase a through z and then uppercase a through z, because it would respond equally well if you put in uppercase a or lowercase a, so you can't do that. But this is not the totality of the possibilities. You can of course add beyond these letters and numbers, because there are other keys on the keyboard. For instance, if you look across the second to the top row horizontally, 1 through 9, then 0, the one after that is going to be minus, and then after that the one after that one's going to be equal sign. Looking at the very top here, I've got some notes to myself that Control F1 is the mapper file, which is a way that you can configure the map for the keys in Dosbox. Let me open that up real quick. This is a depiction of all of the keys on the keyboard, and then other things you can do to it. You can, for example, go full screen and tell any key to go to full screen. You can do some tricky things like open the mapper with other than Control F1. You can take a screenshot. You can speed up the program, slow down the program. You can record sound only, or you can record video only, and so on. You can pause the screen. You can goof around with the joysticks and the mouse, and you can reconfigure to any key to any other key. I'm not going to goof with that right now. I'm just showing you where the mapper file is. Control F9 will turn off Dosbox, or you can just go up here and just hit the red X, or I put in my menu structure E for exit, any one of those. Control F10 will toggle a mouse release so that you can capture with your mouse, and that's very useful for certain games. F11 cycles Hercules if Hercules is turned on. Normally I've got everything on VGA, and VGA also covers EGA and CGA, but there were some games that ran in Hercules. Hercules runs in either gray, green, or amber. But you've got to have it turned on in Dosbox, and you do that with a configuration file. Now in something like Flight Simulator, if you want to use Hercules, you've not only got to have it turned on in Dosbox, but you've also got to have it turned on in Flight Simulator. I put a note down here that the game Think Quick cannot even run in Hercules. Some games and programs don't use Hercules, and some will not even use VGA, so you've got to check that out if it's not running. This menu right here is the configuration file, and I made a keyboard shortcut in Ubuntu, and I've got prior videos that show how to make custom keyboard shortcuts. And in this one I put down Alt Control Shift Windows key D. I had to hit everything because I don't use it very often. But the name of the file is dosbox-0.74.conf, and it is located in a hidden directory. The hidden directory has a dot in front of it. You can toggle hidden directories in Nautilus with Control H, but this keyboard combination shortcut will open up gedit, the word processor file, and it opens up this little bitty file. Let's do that now. And I go Shift, Control, Windows key, Alt, and D, and it's opening. And here it is. This is just a word processor file, but this is the configuration file for this program. At the bottom of the configuration file, there's a lot of stuff in it. You can put your autoexec batch file stuff, and the main important thing is to mount a fictitious drive C, and I've got it in my documents folder, and then it goes to C, and that allows me to use the C fake hard drive. Now normally everything when you open it up in DOSBox is in Z, but these two lines right here, mount C, will open up C and then go to it. And then after that I've got my menu, and at echo off begins the menu, and then here I've got this where it says start, clear screen, and then echo, that's what's going to start showing on screen. And let me just go down here, and this is the entire menu structure that shows up. Now as I say, you can add to it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You've got to do it in several places. First of all, the key that's after 0 on your keyboard to the right of 0 is going to be dash, and the one under that is equals. Well, let me just run something. Let's go Flight Simulator 4 again, and then down here Flight Simulator 5. I'm just duplicating these things. Now I made myself a little map down here, and let me describe all this line by line. This line here, A through Z, and the numbers, those are your choices in the menu, and that and that. Okay, now here's my little map I made. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on. And so the 37 and 38 is going to be minus and equals, and I'm going to have to add those in. And let's just do a copy and paste and then change them around. Here's line 36 and line 35, and I'm going to go Control C copy, and I'm going to go up here and Control V paste, and then I've got to alter the incorrect aspects of it. This is going to be 37, and 37 is a minus, right? And this is going to be 38, and that's kind of funny. Equal is equal. And then I'm going to change this to 37 and change this to 38, and 37 was Flight Simulator 4, and Flight Simulator 5. Now it just says go to Flight Simulator 5. So what was Flight Simulator 5? Let's just go down here, and these are all your various error levels, but this is, if I hit FS, it's going to go to Flight Simulator 4. Let me find 4. Here's Flight Simulator 4. Change directory to Microsoft Flight Simulator 4, and then run the either bat, com, or exec file fs4, and then when you're done, release it and change directory, go to the top, and then go back to the menu again. So let me save this and see if I did everything right. So I go save, then I go close, now I'm going to close this too. And now when I open it up again, those two items not only will be showing in the menu, but because I altered the instructions in the in the batch file, let's see if it works. Cross your fingers, hit the minus key, and I should get Flight Simulator 4. And that's it. That's Flight Simulator 4. Now I want to get out of it. 171. And now if I hit the equals key, I should get Flight Simulator 5. Nothing happened. Oh no, there it is. It just takes a while. Flight Simulator 5. And that's pretty much all I got. I do have another video coming up that shows how you can put all of this on your Android phone. I know everyone doesn't have an Android phone who does Ubuntu, but guess what? It's coming around the corner. So, my name is Pop, and I have a whole bunch of videos on YouTube called Ubuntu Basics, and if you